Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode. Today is going to be a very different episode than what we normally go over. Usually, we like to go over different types of investments in the stock market, different dividend stocks that I'm buying, information about bonds, ETFs, different stuff like that. But today, we're actually going over something that I never thought I would ever be covering on the channel. We're going over something called a Yotta savings account. Yes, that's right. We're making an entire video about a savings account. So in this video, I'll be going over some of my top reasons that is awesome about this savings account that you need to know if you're interested in getting started. Now, this has gained a lot of traction recently, mostly because of these two of the biggest financial YouTubers in this space. If you just search Graham Stephan, the top three results, you see Graham Stephan, his channel, his most recent video, and then you see I just bought a bank. In this video, he talks about he made an investment. He is now a part owner of Yotta Savings, this company. And I think that it is a very intelligent investment. I have not seen their financials, but I do think that the idea and philosophy behind this company is incredible, and I am very excited to, for the first time ever, have my own savings account. I've never had a savings account before, and that is pretty crazy thinking how much money I have invested in the stock market. And then the second biggest YouTuber that I know in the financial space followed up with another video as well, following up on Graham Stephan's video. So this has gained a lot of traction. I want to give my opinion on it. So in this video, we'll be going over some of my top reasons. We'll be showing this quick video I'm about to show right now. It's about a minute and a half long that Yotta posted about their savings account. We'll be looking at the different referral tiers and the rewards that you can get for signing up with Yotta Savings and referring others. And then last but not least, we'll be looking at the prices. But overall, with Yotta Savings, I think it's incredible. And let's go ahead and get started by looking at this video.
Did you know 41% of Americans don't have $400 for an emergency? Yet the average household spends over $600 on the lottery every year. With banks paying almost nothing on your savings, it's tough to save for a rainy day. And let's face it, saving isn't as exciting as playing to win the jackpot. But what if you could do both? Grow your savings and get free chances to win up to $10 million every week. With Yotta, every $25 you save gets you a ticket into weekly prize drawings. Simply pick 7 numbers for each ticket and watch the draws every night through the app. The more you match, the more you win. Match all 7 and win up to $10 million. And the best part? Unlike the lottery, you can't lose. Because while most banks pay almost no interest on your savings, Yotta partners with banks that pay 15 to 100 times more. It pools together a portion of the interest to offer exciting prizes, and the remainder gets paid to you directly. So even if you don't win, your savings grow faster than the national average. Plus, your funds are FDIC insured, and Yotta is 100% free to use. So with Yotta, you can relax, knowing you can cover financial emergencies no problem. And who knows, you might scoop the jackpot. Download Yotta today to start saving and start winning.
Okay, so that video right there gave you a good idea about what Yotta is about, and let's go ahead and introduce myself real quick before we jump into my top reasons. If you're not familiar with me, my name is Jordan. I'm the Millennial Investor. Basically, what I do is I invest in dividend companies. I currently own 27 different stocks. I'll show you all of them, but these are the charts that I use to track my companies, and I'll actually be updating this in the next video. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and check that out. But I update my annual dividend income, my monthly dividend income, my portfolio value, and even disclose something that hardly any other YouTubers disclose. I disclose my monthly YouTube income, and I am very happy to show you guys the 27 stocks that I currently own. As I scroll through the list, you can pause the list at any time here. It shows my performance, my target weight, and all the shares that I own. And how you can support me and my channel. One is that you can sign up using this referral code. The link is also in the description if you're interested in using Yotta Savings after you watch the rest of this video. But how you can also help support me is if you're interested in using M1 Finance. If you're interested in buying and investing in stocks and ETFs, you can sign up for M1 Finance, which is absolutely free, just like Yotta Savings. And if you sign up for the month of September, you will get $20 just for signing up using M1 Finance. So we've had 41 people signed up now. This month has been absolutely incredible for referrals, and that's part of what this cash balance is here right in my brokerage. Thank you guys so much for all the support, but let's go ahead and get that number to 42. So if you're watching this, go ahead and download that now, and go ahead and download this link for Yotta as well, so you can go ahead and get started. Now, to go ahead and get started, this is the new alternative to savings accounts, in my opinion. I feel like there's going to be a lot of other companies over the next year, 2 years, 3 years jumping on this trend. but this savings account pays 0.2% interest. That's the current rate right now, with interest rates being very low. But if we compare that to some of the top banks out there, a lot of these top 4 banks out there you probably already have an account with, whether it be a checking, a savings, whatever. Wells Fargo, Chase, Citibank, Bank of America, they all pay 0.01, 0.02, 0.03, 0.04% interest, very minuscule interest to where it's almost nothing. This already pays you 0.2% regardless of any prizes that you can win. So that is already beating a lot of other savings accounts out there. There's only a couple names out there that can beat it, a lot of online savings accounts like Ally Bank and such like that. Number 2, get free lottery tickets every single week. So you know how we were talking about those prizes that you can win? So the tickets you receive for the money that you deposit is automatically renewed every single week. So let's say you deposit $100 to the platform, you will get 4 tickets every single week. Every Monday, you'll get to pick new numbers, and even if you forget to pick them, it will automatically pick them for you, but you will get 4 tickets every single week. So all you have to do is deposit $25 one time just to get 1 ticket, and then after that, you will be entered into the lottery every single week. No hassle, no issues, no work whatsoever. You're automatically put in the lottery. And then number 3, as I just mentioned, every $25 deposited equals 1 weekly lottery ticket. So this is what's really great for people that have struggling savings. If you have issues saving money, if you find it really hard to save money, you have to have apps help you, this is a perfect app for you. Because the more money you deposit, the more likely you are to win prizes. So you make a deposit for every $25 you get a ticket. So for example, right here, if you deposit 50, you get 2, 75 you get 3, 100 you get 4, you get the point, and so on. You then pick your numbers off of this list. You pick your regular numbers, and then you pick your Yotta ball, which is essentially like a power ball. You pick your big red ball, and that can give you big prizes as well. So you pick all your tickets, and then every week it's drawn, and it goes up to 10 million is your largest prize. And then your largest prize goes up all the way up to 10 million, and it's drawn every single night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and then the last one obviously being drawn on Sunday. And then the prize list is all the way up to $10 million. Now here's the prize list right here. I want to go ahead and just flash it to you. I'll show it again later on in the video, but 10 million, 10,000, 1,000, 800, 300, 15, 10, 80 cents, 40 cents, 20 cents, 10 cents. Now I know that these top prizes are obviously very, very hard to win. It is very unlikely that you'll be winning any of these top 3, 4, 5 prizes. Now, these smaller prizes are not that hard to win. So if you're consistently winning 10 cents, $10, 80 cents, all these little smaller prizes here on the right, if you're consistently winning those, that'll add up. And then depositing more dollars into the platform gets you more tickets to then go back and win more prizes. So that's a great incentivizer there. But going back, if we go back to number 4, is it safe? Accounts are FDIC insured up to $250,000. Like any bank, like any checking or savings account, it's not legit if it's not FDIC insured. So if we scroll down here and we go to its FDIC insurance, the money is held through Evolve Bank and Trust, and that is number 5 right here. Money is held through Evolve Bank and Trust. This is a very legitimate bank, very large. The money is not held through Yotta itself. This works like many other cash management systems. Those of you that have ever used Robinhood before, they have their cash management system where you deposit money to the platform, you receive interest every single month, and then it is held through a number of different banks. Yotta Savings Account does the exact same thing, except they use Evolve Bank and Trust, and that insures your money up to $250,000. So if you're watching this video and you have less than $250,000 you want to put into them, which I'm assuming is every single one of you, you are insured up to that maximum amount. Number 6, numbers are picked through a third-party insurance company. So it's great in the same way that you have your money insured through the FDIC with Evolve Bank and Trust, the numbers are picked from a third party. So let's go back here and let's go to pick your numbers. You see all these numbers that you can pick from here, just like you're picking actual lottery numbers. These numbers are not hand-drawn by Yotta themselves. They have a third-party insurance company blindly pick the numbers. So basically how this works is that way if a high quality client or someone high up from Yotta wants to manipulate the system by hand picking numbers that are going to win for them, they cannot do that because they don't know the numbers that are going to be picked. A third party insurance company picks the numbers for them and they have no idea who is the winners and who is the losers until afterwards, and by then the winners are already picked. So that way everything is legit. There's no type of manipulation or anything like that. whatsoever. Now, if we keep going here, we get to number 7, which is arguably the most important that I'm sure a lot of you guys are wondering. Okay, so they have all these prizes, they have their regular interest rate. What will I actually be earning? Because I'll probably be winning at least some of these prizes, right? Especially these smaller ones. Which, by the way, on my very first night, I started on Saturday, and then I got my first drawing on Sunday. I actually won 10 cents on my very first night. Just funny for that. But if we go back here, their actual effective interest rate is somewhere roughly between 1.8 to 2%. Now, the reason why this number is important, why it says on average, is that it could be much higher or much lower than this. It could only be 1%, it could be all the way up to 3, 4, 5%. There's no way to really know because you're using lottery tickets. Now, mathematically speaking, we had a bunch of smart people get together and add up the numbers and give you an effective interest rate based on average, and it floats roughly between 1.8 and 2%. Now, 1.8 and 2% is much higher than pretty much anything else out there. And investing in something that is very safe, that will not ever go down in value, is a lot safer than a lot of alternative safe investments, like, for example, a long-term treasury bond. Now, investing in very safe investments that are alternatives to this, say like a long-term treasury bond, pays you almost the exact same amount in interest, or in this form, dividends, but you have the downside risk of the bonds going down in price. With this scenario, this is a savings account, so you can never lose money on this savings account. It can only do nothing but go up, so that 1.8 to 2% on average is pretty impressive considering that it beats just about any other savings account that is currently out there. Now, number 8, signing up with referral gives you bonus 100 tickets on your first week. Now, this referral code, Jordan61, you can use for signing up, and there's also a sign up link if you'd rather use a link. That is in the description as well. But when you sign up using a referral, whether it be mine or anyone else's, you get 100 bonus tickets for starting, which is the equivalent of having $2,500 deposited your first week through the form of lottery tickets. So that first week you'll get a big bonus if you sign up. If not mine, use somebody's referrals just so you can get more bonus tickets. Like I said, the code is Jordan61, and you'll be supporting me and my channel. Referring others can give you bonus tickets as well. So here's what's really cool. When we use M1 Finance and we want to refer other people, we get $20 every time we sign someone up. And when you use Robinhood and you refer someone, you get a free stock. When you use Yotta and you refer someone, they have this tiered referral system. So at the bronze level, when you refer 0 to 2 people, you get 100 tickets every time you refer someone. Once you get to silver status, once you've referred 3 to 5 people, you get 300 bonus tickets and 150 for each referral. Now, gold and platinum is where it gets interesting, and I think this is what a lot of people should shoot for, and this is personally what I'm going to shoot for, so this will actually be raising your effective interest rate, and I'm going to show you how this works. Now, with gold, if you get 6 to 9 people referred, you get 600 bonus tickets and 200 tickets per referral, but this last little line right here is what makes it incredible. 5% bonus extra tickets every single week. Then if you get to platinum, you get 10 referrals or more, you get 1,000 bonus tickets, 250 per referral, and then 10% extra tickets every single week. So imagine if you have 100 tickets. Let's say you have $2,500 in the savings account, and then you get to platinum. You now get 110 tickets, which will be raising your interest rates because now you have more lottery tickets, more winnings, and you'll now get even more on your savings accounts. So obviously getting referrals not only gives you bonus tickets, but even extra percentage tickets in the long run. So this referral system is awesome. The more people you refer, the higher tiered you get with the more perks you get as well. I think that's an awesome tier. So once again, go sign up if you're interested. Number 10, prizes range from 10 cents all the way up to $10 million. I already showed you that earlier in the video, but basically these right side prizes are a lot easier to win than the left side, but it's still nice to know that you have a chance to win a piece of that $10 million. Now let's go ahead and go to the last bullet point here. This was inspired by premium bonds in the United Kingdom. If we go back to Yotta's website here, and we go ahead and click this little link right here to premium bonds. Now basically what this is, if you have treasury bonds, we went ahead and showed treasury bonds, I'll show them again. What happens when you buy a United States treasury bond is you buy a bond, let's say you buy $100, you buy a 30-year bond, and then you get offered interest on that bond. Then after 30 years, you get your money back, plus the interest that you've accumulated over the course of that 30 years. Now, premium bonds are a very similar strategy, except there is one key difference to this. They will lower the payout, except you're automatically entered into a lottery through the United Kingdom government. Now, what this does is that this incentivizes people to participate more in saving than they would through other sources. And the amount of people that have saved through premium bonds is much higher than anywhere else in the world, and so I think that this app will follow suit. If you offer someone a 1% interest rate on their savings, people don't really get excited and don't really get enthusiastic about investing in a 1% savings account. But if you offer them the opportunity to win up to $10 million or a Tesla or $10,000 or $1,000, whatever the case may be. If you give them the small chance or even the opportunity in that, people will begin flocking to it, and that gives people a much more exciting advantage for the small possibility of winning a large amount of money than a large possibility of winning a small amount of money, if that makes sense. But overall, guys, that pretty much wraps it up here for Yotta Savings. I think that this is incredible for anyone that is wanting to save money. Now, those of you that know me, I've been adding a lot of money to the stock market portfolio relative to my income being a part-time college student. I've been depositing a lot of money right here, as you can see from my deposits and withdrawal history. I deposit $100 every single Monday, including just 2 days ago, and I am now getting a very steadily growing portfolio. When I started with $1,500 all the way up to $5,300 now, and that's including today being down in the red, down $31. But overall, guys, I've been wanting to build a cash position, and I've never found savings accounts very incentivizing whatsoever. But now that I have something that is fun, maybe if this video even gains a lot of traction, maybe we can do like a weekly draw with you guys or something like that. I don't know. But regardless, I think this is a great opportunity for anyone that is wanting to get starting with a savings account. But thank you guys for watching all the way to the end. I really appreciate it. Like I said, if you want to get signed up, Jordan61 is the referral code for Yotta Savings. And if you're wanting to get signed up with M1 Finance, if you want to follow along with me and my investments, we now have 41 people signed up. Let's go ahead and get that number to 42. Get $20 just for signing up, and this link is also in the description as well. And if you want to see my portfolio of stocks that I own, this link is also shared in the description as well. And in the next video, guys, if you want to go ahead and see, I just changed something in my portfolio. Maybe you can spot it, maybe you can't, but in the next video, I'll be announcing the change that I made to my portfolio. So go ahead and stay tuned for that. Go ahead and join me on my investing journey, and I'd invite you to subscribe. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.